Right? Let's see. Chat. Open browser. Close this. Doing this. This. It might not show up on chat, even though it is ultra low latency or ultra low latency. It might take a while. The first messages might not show up in chat. Read me. And that was pretty quick on stream, at least to me. I'm not sure though. It could just be OBS. No. Oh, that was quick. I mean, yeah, me too. It seems quicker now. So even though I was setting it to ultra low latency on YouTube, I was starting the stream on normal latency on Streamlabs because the setting on Streamlabs is all the way at the bottom and I just didn't see it. So that was the issue. Now it should be all fixed. Well, at least this made me find more settings on OBS that cut down the latency. What monster is? Oh no. So, okay, now that there's no delay, we can talk better now. Something I hate in this game, when monsters are together, they don't turf war or anything, right? Like they do it the old way, but in doing the old, I'm gonna die. In doing the old way, that happens. There's nothing I can do. There's no way of escaping it. Especially in the cramped space. It's fine though. It is fine now. Magical. So fighting a Rathalos and a T-Rex in the in Area 3 is not happening ever. I gotta wait for one of them to leave. And then I can whack at the other one, which is whatever. And they're still both here. The hardest quest in the game is Hyper Silver Raffles and Hyper Gold Raffing at the same time in the small arena. It's because those quests, they're made to be played in multiplayer. And if you have 4 hunters and like 2 can hunt each monster, right? But like this quest wasn't made for okay, T-Rex is in a different area. I can focus Raffles for now, that's fine. That is fine. Wind pressure in this game is so bad. See, Rathalos is not a monster that is easily counterable because it starts running out of nowhere, which makes this style really iffy. It might be possible without friends too. Just there was no delay on the message. I just was focusing on the game. It might be possible without friends too, but it would. I fucking hate raffles, man. It would take you a long time to be done with the quest. Old Gen Rathlos is one of my least favorite fights. Just got a max potion before I die. Didn't see it was doing that. Why is fighting in this area so bad, man? Let's see. Where are the other monsters? I know Rathlos is probably coming to. First, I would say none are too bullshit. I completed all hard ones in multiplayer. I usually like to do quests by myself before I do quests in multiplayer. But there are some quests that I wouldn't mind starting on multiplayer. Like, the one you mentioned, like, realistically, those fights are too frenetic for an old game like this one. So you would have to do one with friends because hunting both of them by themselves would take a long ass time. Where the fuck are these monsters? One's in 2, one's in 11. 11 is T-Rex 100%. 2 is Rathlos. It just, there's no animation, it just runs out of nowhere. I don't get rid of poison damage. And now I didn't run, right? See? It ran out of nowhere again. And again. This fight is such a hassle, man. No one honestly likes to fight old Gen Rathlos now. Unless you're a gunner, it might be fun, but like... Not Blade Master. Blade Master is not fun to fight. Let's see how good Longsword Valor Longsword is gonna do with these counters. 1, 2. There's no way I could dodge that. Big fat, you bitch. The good thing about these hunts is that the monster's health pool is really small. So just able to whack at them and they're gonna die eventually. Pretty quick. Oh, guess this one. The in-game really comes with this when you find a perfect build for every super hard quest. My favorite way of playing the game is whatever is gonna give me the highest raw input damage, which is what I usually strive for. What I really hate though is the way that recently, Monster Hunter games are turning into kind of a gacha system, you know, like Gogmazio's weapons and all of that, which I absolutely despise. What's the purpose of farming other monsters If you're just gonna die, it's not dead. If you're just gonna build Gogma Ardian weapons, and that's gonna be it, you know? And, like, what's the point of having all the weapons in the game if your title update monster is gonna come in and make everything else completely obsolete for every element and every status effect? It's just so dumb, man. I really like Gogmazios, I really love the fight, but why did they make the Gogma Ardian weapons what they are? It's a horrible system, I agree with you. It's bad, it's bad. Very bad system. No reason for it to have been implemented whatsoever. They could have just brought Gogmazios in with a Gogmazios weapon and made it what it was. You know what? You know what? Monster Hunter is missing. Monster Hunter is missing dual element weapons like the Espina's weapons, which were fire and poison. Rathalos and Rathian dual blades in the world were also fire and poison. We need more stuff like that. That's pretty cool. They could have just made fire and dragon swords or bows and whatever for Gokmazios, and everything would be fine. No, they had to. They had to make it a gotcha system for every weapon, every status, every element. So garbage, man. And you know what's even? There are 100,000 weapons and only one is usable weapon. Transmog is a fix, but it's lame and kills hard to get. I agree. The sole purpose of hunting monsters is the desired sensor. People, the sole reason people play this game is the desired sensor, and then you remove that completely by adding a gotcha system at the end of the game. And then there are people who say, well, instead of going optimal build, ignore the Gogma weapons. But then, like, something people also like is to, deal the highest damage output, which is what I like to do. I agree. But, like, the smallest things, like, sorry, not smallest things, but, like, the things that make a Monster Hunter player want to play the game is slowly fading away because they're adding that garbage system in, which was already prevalent with like curio crafting and the Safi Jiva raid. But those were still a little bit fine. The Safi Jiva ones were kind of annoying, but the curio crafting was still fine because you still needed the base weapon, right? Then in came Wilds with the Gogmazios one, and now every single weapon that they designed became absolutely obsolete. I'm not sure this is going to count as a counter, and it didn't because I didn't have enough gauge. Am I dead? I might be. Yep. I was too slow. Yeah, I don't agree with what with the path Capcom is taking with Wilds. I hope this doesn't happen again. I hope like Master Rank removes Gacha completely. But if we're gonna be honest, we know that's not gonna happen because they're gonna. I'm just gonna take the max potion right away. They're gonna add a bullshit gotcha system for the final boss of the expansion as well, and you know what's happening. There's no escaping it. It's really so dumb, man. The last game to absolutely do it right was GU. By now, the tier should have left Area 11, right? I'm gonna take a second serum to check. Fuck, I just wasted a second serum. Please leave 11 so I can see where you're going. Something I really don't have the custom to use, and I should, is paintballs. I really should use paintballs more often. The only reason I don't use them is because I'm really too spoiled with new gen games. The damage numbers could be on the side of the screen instead of ruining the immersion. Small issues, sure, but games are meant to be a form of love that makes it feel safe. I agree. In my opinion, games are a form of art, you know, and you take all the feeling of the art away once you add stupid systems to attract players from outside of your spectrum. That's not what we're looking for. That's the issue with Monster Hunter going mainline. Monster Hunter should have never gone mainline. Should have stayed like the way GU was, you know. But by taking World into mainline, you know, by making it appeal to the majority public, you're adding mechanics that you wouldn't usually ever see in Monster Hunter, but that's what people like in it. It's leaving now. Let's see what's going on. Art or love, or another word that I can't really think of yet. Video games built my childhood, bro. And Monster Hunter didn't, but as soon as Monster Hunter came into my life, it made a huge difference. And the fact that they're ruining the franchise is pretty sad. The only thing that we can cherish still is that they at least did good with older games and they're very replayable, so if push comes to shove, just go back to an older game. It's pretty much just that. What I'm really excited for is whenever they open the private servers for Monster Hunter Online, which was the Chinese MMO. That was the counterpart to Frontier. And what's it doing? Monster Hunter World with Mods is the final Monster Hunter game. No, I do like Rise and Sunbreak, even though it wasn't done by the main team. Rise and Sunbreak were actually really fun to play, like gameplay wise. But in essence, they weren't really, what I'm playing now. Fucking god, man. These monsters that have really weird funny animations like that. I'm gonna mega push the first game this time. Wilds has a lot of potential. I really do hope that they give the game back to the players, instead of. Yeah, I agree. It lost too much passion. It is a very ambitious game. What they added to the game is really good. I enjoy it, but what they refrained from adding is what made me mad. And some things that they add are also really dumb. Also, the game is too noob friendly. It shouldn't be. It's something I don't like. It is very noob friendly. And this noob friendliest thing came from the clutch claw, bro. That's what started with the noob friendly features in Monster Hunter. Can I still hit it? Maybe we can get another one of these in. Yeah. Another one, another one, another one. Yeah. I have a bigger gauge for when I go for the next monster. Eric's Claw. What do I have in my inventory? Oh, these are rations and stuff. Go after Glavness because he's next. What's all this what, Ralph? Tell me. Every quest and achievement. The only thing I'm not gonna do, Ralph, is I'm not going to. Gladness is just spawning, by the way. The only thing I'm not gonna do, I'm not going to do the training quests because I find them really dumb. But if I find the patience, I might do them. I super agree. I wish from the very first quest the game was hard. I was watching first time third stream, also enter and destroyed for. I was cringing, right? Yep. Really, didn't time that right? Okay, wait, let me read. So you're also gonna do all the deviants for their special pigments once you beat their EX hunts? Yes, I am. I forgot how insanely stupid Valistyle was. Okay, bro. No way my timings are this off. Am I? Don't tell me I'm dead. Okay, I'm not. Good. I'm gonna go to another area just to heal. Because I don't want a triple card this quest. I don't want a triple card. I am good, thank you. I am good, thank you. I'm not even gonna buff myself up. I'm just gonna. I refuse to use Valor out of principle. Feel like it's straight up cheating. If you're good at Valor, it does feel like I do feel like I'm cheating right now. Especially against Lavins, bro. Against Lavins, it's just so easy. Press up arrow. Come on. Boom! There goes the tail. Some hunter arts, man, they're just so strong. You don't even have to be good if you pair with a heavy bowgun. I never played any weapon other than dual blades and longsword in this game, so I wouldn't be sure. You should try Valor GS with zero chain, zero charge for draw spam. The highest consistent damage plus save is perfect for the hardest quests. I'm probably not gonna try it. If I like the greatsword, if I do the training quests and I like the greatsword, I might. But I'm not gonna try it. Valor style turns heavy gun into a hypermobile machine gun. It's almost 20 levels of stupidity. By the way, Ralph, I'm gonna play Frontier after I'm done with GU. I'm gonna be alternating between Frontier, Elite Redux, and Stories 3. Frontier Z and Stories 3 are gonna be the same day. And then ER is gonna have its own day. I thought it was biting me. I didn't see it was winding up. I still gotta grind with them for the super bosses. So I tried some of the super bosses, but I did like 2 damage to Espinus. And it was just one-shot me, so I didn't know how it was possible to do it. I'm not sure how to do them. I'd like to figure it out though. I would like to figure it out. Without watching a YouTube video. I probably gotta get like the Deviant, Rathian stuff. For me to be. Oh, you know where I think it went? I think it went to 10. That's probably where it went. You know, I can just like go serum too. That'll be easy. Yep, that's where it is. For Espinus, it's a very specific setup. There are guides for it damages with Blast Blight from the engine F bow. I see. Why does the engine F bow have Blast Blight? How does that make sense? Blast coding for arrows. Okay, that makes sense. So anything else in the game's play considering the complete save? No, I don't want complete save files. I want to do them from scratch. I want the full experience, especially with Frontiers, because Frontiers gives you new ways of using weapons. And Feral Brachydios is cheesing with Gypsy's hammer. I found the Feral Brachydios as well. By the way, the Feral designs for the monsters are really cool. I really like the Feral Young Garuga, making it green. I like it. Feral Brachydios as well. For Feral Brachydios, I didn't really like much. But I did like the... the Young Garuga. I don't have too much time on the demo. I think I only had 7 hours on the demo. Let's see. Steam library. I got 7 hours on the demo, and it doesn't mean I played for the 7 hours. Hope we get the right of channeling. I really want to see how Ice Version looks in Stories 3. I have one on Stories 1. It's an absolute menace for PvP. I always wanted the red Brachydios, but I don't like those crystals. I mean, the crystals are what make the gimmick of the game the gimmick of the game. What would be fun if you were able to like get the crystallized monsters, the feral ones, and like kind of purify them in a way. Like if you could get like a feral egg with like crystals and try to purify it, it'd be pretty cool. Adrenaline bracket, so you'll be able to get some. Dragon element brachydios does not sound right. Nothing is like. So this wild Worcestershire is always booster, man. This is really good. Just didn't give me the booster, but alright. Better than having a devil just shooting up fart out of its mouth the Emerald Kongala gene. That's funny. I'm fucked here. There's something I want to do. Nuclear bull drone build if it gets power combo like in Stars 1. I had a pretty stacked Kira in stories too, like the paralysis Kirin build. I had a pretty stacked one. In Valor mode. Should make the fight a little bit easier now. I'm just shitting on this. Check out my other. Valor longsword, yeah. Definitely funny. Oh, I pressed R1. The game didn't give me any counter. Oh, I was stunned of course. I had a very stacked Ice Rajang before she cancels attacks and Barrios attack. A lot of damage, a lot of AoE damage to the animals. Aztec Ball Drum, I just let it do ball drum things and one shot everything with power combo. Ball Drum was S tier and stories one. Rush the entire game with the funny thing. Monster Hunter stories sound like super fun game. Glad they created them. Monster Hunter stories is low-key better than Pokemon, I got. As for a design standpoint, Pokemon design game design is really garbage right now. Yeah. You cannot tell me any of modern Pokemon is really. You cannot tell me any of modern Pokemon is better than the stories game. I would never agree. I don't think it's better than Emerald or better than what's it called? Platinum and Diamond and Pearl and Black and White. So gens 3, 4, and 5. I think they're better. Yeah. Modern Pokemon is I cannot even be called Pokemon anymore, man. It's just garbage. That's what it is. What do you mean multiplayer had to be sacrificed? But do you think it's gonna be no multiplayer throughout like the whole release of Story 3 or just for the main story? It might just be the main story, rather. But what I'm saying is that they might make a multiplayer mode without those things. Oh, it was attacking. I didn't even see it. Fucked, right? Yep. I just got comboed and there's nothing I could do. With the new mechanics of battle top, yeah, they just might make a multiplayer mode. Usually just shouldn't sure. Oh my god. Maybe they added raids like stories too. Hopefully. I like the multi what's it called? I'm just gonna use it right away. I like the multi-egg egg hunts that you could do on stories too. If PvP, I'll be honest. If PvP doesn't come back for Story 3, I'm not gonna mind because my favorite thing to do in Story 3 is to collect and not to PvP. So that's whatever. How did I get hit? I countered it. Did you do stories and it was fun in stories 1? I believe it was probably fun, but it's not my main focus of playing the game, so like I'm not gonna miss it, you know. Why did that not hit me? Come on, game. This game has the wackiest hit zones and that didn't hit me? Okay. Let's see off hitbox is in reverse on that move. Got it. Yeah, for real, bro. For real. What's it doing? I gotta counter that. I'm gonna heal just in case I get comboed again. I don't want to get comboed again. Okay, that was the plus off hitbox right there. Wait, it has this combo from Rise? I didn't know it had this combo from Rise of the game. Does it have funny ace hit? AoE hip slam? This one doesn't. Let's see how it does. I gotta heal again. I've thought about a Prowler only run too, but there'd be some fights where you would cry to sleep, bro. The fuck are you doing? Wait, give me a sec, give me a sec. Go back to bed. The best monster. Okay, so in my opinion, the best Monster Hunter game has to be Frontier Z. As in, fan service standpoint. When it comes to gameplay, I believe it's either GU or Sunbreak. And then raw potential. Raw potential has to be wild, man. I really hope Capcom doesn't fuck it up with the expansion. I believe they're gonna do it bad with the expansion. I gotta sharpen. Am I gonna hit? Got to sharpen. Monster Hunter Wilds would be a banger game if I could play it. Why can't you play it? Old PC. Make me famous like Mr. Beast for all of also on PC. Yo, Monster Hunter G is a good game for the time it was released, man. Don't talk shit Monster Hunter 1, bro. Not allowed to talk shit about Monster Hunter 1. I'm back. 3U. Man, I gotta play 3U. I wanna play the old games. I'm probably not gonna play Freedom Unite or G, but like play the old games. I'm already watching Fly On play EX, that's my god ticket. Ticket depicting a Ishika. Oh my god, this when they can use it to make new armor. I didn't even know that was a thing. Replace it looks for the reason I didn't buy it. I'll be able to fix it. Amazing. Did anyone watch the Monster Hunter anime they made? So I didn't even know there was a Monster Hunter anime. I know they were making one because of the manga. I didn't know it was out. Oh, let's see. What is the new one? Forge Armor Head. EX Archon. What is this? Chance. Handicraft is good. Sounds good. Explanation. This skills that increase attack when you have just on peak performance. Yeah, there is no way I'm using peak performance with the build I'm using. If you find the name, I can look it up. World Iceborne, Licensed Sword and Shield is the best they've ever been. Absolutely neutered in Rise. See, when I say from a gameplay perspective, think of it as I'm just a longsword player. So when I'm saying gameplay perspective, it is coming from, you know, what my experience with a longsword were. Let me just get rid of all of this. I'll take a look. So, Legend of the Guild. It's on Netflix in the UK. Not sure about elsewhere though. I also need to watch the film, but I'm not sure how I felt about the show. Do not watch the movie, man. If you're talking about the Monster Hunter movie, do not watch that. It's forbidden in 3 different countries to watch the Monster Hunter movie. Monster Hunter Legends of the Guild. It's 2021. Images. I think I've seen this somewhere before. I've seen this before. Is it good? The movie's garbage. It's probably the best in the game, and nobody knows it. This was my first novel game. Old school Monster Hunter is where it's at, bro. The new gen, even though like I've synced thousands of hours into new gen, I'd sink all those hours into old gen if I had if I had to pick in between both of them. Let's see what else. I just don't think New Gen has the same feeling for me anyway. I agree. So the thing is, New Gen has really fun gameplay, right? You cannot compare gameplay from like Monster Hunter 3U with Monster Hunter Wilds or Rise. It's completely different. It is more of an adrenaline rush of a gameplay. But at the same time, New Gen makes it feel like the hunter is way above the monster. Way above. That's and actually that is the reason why they made the Risen Elders in Rise. It's because the hunter had so many utility and so many ways of using its tools against the monster that it felt like the monster was going up against the hunter and not the other way around, right? And they made, especially Risen Crimson Glow, they made those fights so fast with so much to throw at the player, just to balance it out, the fact that the hunter had so much, right? In old gen mechanics, you feel like you're hunting a monster because you don't have all this like the BS that new gen throws at you, right? I don't mind zipping around. I will say I have a lot of fun playing Rise, but I watch a YouTuber. His name is CR Volcanic. He made a video about Rise, right? I think it was a 2.5 hour video. Very good video. I'd watch it for you guys. And something I agree. I really like Rise. I really like Sunbreak, but I'm ready to never see a game like that again. They don't have to bring another game like Rise and Sunbreak into Monster Hunter again. It was a one-time thing. It worked very well, but I don't think it should come back. Sianatar armor is really good because of critical eye, right? The set I'm using is really good too. Is there equipment? Okay. Is there a way for me to see all of my skill equipment without having to go into the box? I can right here. So. Sharpness razor sharp, goodbye. Yeah, it's really good. But check this out though, the one I'm using is also pretty good. The reason my set works out a lot is because I'm using the Nargacuga longsword. Ralph, I agree that the Sianatar armor is really good, but if you're using the Hidden Saber, it kind of doesn't matter. And the only reason is, let me show you. Look at the skills I have right now. I have Attack Up Large, Critical Eye 1, Weakness Exploit. With those three, even though I don't have a lot of white sharpness, I have Hidden Saber on 50% affinity. And with Weakness Exploit, that's like near 100 if you're hitting a weak spot, right? So I'm almost always critting. That's why I'm dealing a lot of damage to these monsters. Hidden Saber is just where it's at, bro. If you're going longsword, usually Nargacuga longswords are the way to go in every game. Every game. Lucid Narga for Sunbreak. World was an exception. You didn't really need to go Nargacuga. But GU, you also go Nargacuga. And if it comes back in Wilds, you better be sure it's going to be one of the top contenders. No, I'm not saying you should play longsword. It's a preference thing. But if you're looking for the best experience on um the longsword, go Nargacuga in most games. So I do like Noah. I do like the way the skills work in old gen. I feel like I like new gen better, but I wouldn't make new gen skills as strong as they are, or make them a little bit harder to obtain. You know. Oh god, man, the pair a longsword with Chameleon's armor and for you? How did that work? How did that work? I don't think you can upgrade anything, can I? I don't want to upgrade this. I don't want to upgrade any of these. I need to hunt I need to hunt a low rank Gormagala because I want to have both the Yamato Kami longsword and you had status crit, status +2 sharpness, and everything status. It went legit dummy, bro. Don't make me want to boot it up, man. Don't make me want to boot it up. Good longswords make me not think straight. Yo, guys, answer me this: if there are like 2 or 3 monsters you guys would want to see back in Wilds, and the expansion, what monster would you guys like to see? I don't want to see Wilds. That's good. That's a fair statement. I'll say that much. Have I played Frontier? So I've played Frontier, right? Not a lot, but the next game that I'm gonna be streaming on the channel when I'm done with GU is gonna be Frontier Z. Ralph, we can play Frontier together if you want. It's not gonna be much of a strain on your PC too, since it's like old gen. It's old school center. So it should be fine on your PC. Let's get your man Kezo out of here, bro. No one likes this guy. We're not gonna give any shoutouts to Kezo here. Nah, not a lot. Not a lot of love Kezo in this stream. You're allowed to love the Rambros. Does that make sense? I can hit that. okay, I'm not gonna deal with this. I'm not gonna deal with this. I really should start bringing dung bombs into these quests. You know? It's gonna be hell to hunt these two together. I believe the Kazu's leaving, but I'm gonna stay and fight the same trios since it's already here. So, Azula, you'd like Brachydios, Gen Moran, and a Flashical monster from Frontier? Okay. If I were to choose, I'd actually choose Zamtrios. A monster I know I'm not gonna be okay. I'm not gonna use a monster on a monster. What's the name? Okay, from Frontier, I would like to see what's the name of the monster that oh, I'm not in Malexford anymore. Okay, Zamtrios. What's the name of the monster in Frontier that's a hummingbird? Let me look it up actually. It's Furokururu. That's the name. So Zamtrios, Furokururu, and let me think. What'd be the third monster? Duramboros. No, it's Furokururu. It's a frontier monster. Do this so I can heal up. Look it up. It's Fururu. It's one of the coolest monsters in Frontier. It's one I like a lot. I saw the modern world, man. The perfect mix of Glavenus and Devil Joe, bro. I love them. Yeah, it's the same thing with Uructors. Actually, scrap the Ramboros, bro. Give me Zamtrios, Fudokururu, and give me Agnactor. Give me Agnactor right now. Agnactor has to come back, bro. It's such a good design, such a good monster. And it's a cool fight as well, with gimmicks too. It's gonna be a Mossy. They made Plessie off of Mossy, they are gonna make Agnactor a Mossy, bro. Tetsukabra is my favorite amphibian, bro. I like it. I like Tetsukabra better than I like Zamtrios, but I feel like Zamtrios is gonna be more of an iconic return than the other ones are. get rid of the ice. That Tsukabra is amazing too. That's weird. Tô sim.
Ah, tá.
O que foi?
Preciso botar no solo pra carregar.
Tá.
Eu vou ir assim, ó.
Tá bom. Tem
Por quê?
4 pessoas me assistindo, estão conversando aqui de Monster Hunter, tá bem legal.
Entendi.
Tô me divertindo.
Eu tô botando no solo pra carregar. Depois eu pego.
Depois você bota aqui e você engatinha pra pegar de novo, se você quiser.
Porque senão eu vou ficar mostrando
É,
as pessoas. Não
legal,
quero.
não.
Ai, meu pé!
Vai lá.
Ai, que mão gelada. Imundo.
Eu consegui furar minha stream, não tem mais delay, não tem mais nada de coisa ruim.
É?
Fiquei mais de 1 hora configurando isso aqui. Demora.
Legal.
Vai lá então. Vou ficar aqui. Quer ficar aqui? Vou ficar aqui se quiser.
Será que alguém fala português?
Acho que sim.
Sério?
Não sei. Maybe. Quem
Tá bom,
sabe?
tchau.
Tchau. Fecha a porta, mano. Obrigado. And the tattoo is the frog, man. So likely, Ralev, what they're gonna do is, instead of giving us Drill Tusk, they're gonna give us Tatsukabra with Drill Tusk's moveset. That's what they're likely gonna do. Oh, you're talking about Monster Hunter 3. Monster Hunter 3. Or, sorry, 3. I thought you were talking about, Wilds. That one is cursed. I've seen that one too. That's not even a monster, it's just a straight up man, bro. Give me back King Shakalaka, bro. That's what we actually need in the game. Okay. I wanted Gammoth and Wilds too, but I don't believe it's going to happen for the sole reason that the ice map in Wilds is very cramped. every area in the ice map in Wilds is very cramped, and there is no, unless they do a specific map the same way they did for Jindahad, you're not gonna be able to fit Gammoth in. I mean, the new area they're planning is in the Wyveria thing. I don't think it's gonna fit. Where did the Kezu go? It's like it's right. Oh, I had fun with the G. I had fun with the high rank multiplayer already. They probably know Mass because I said on stream that you didn't want to play. I hate the way this paralysis works. That's in high graphics will make me happy. Fun. Catch a watch it would be a nice addition. How do I get hit by that? Fall into the trap. There we go. If there's a monster I don't want to see a variant for, it's Zuu, because I don't agree Zuu should have been a monster in Monster 2. It doesn't look like a monster. It looks like a very sci-fi alien, but not a monster. Because monsters in Monster Hunter tend to feel like animals, and Zoo definitely isn't one. It is based on the octopus family, but talking about variants or violent. No, do not say anything about Violent Mizutsune. It's my favorite monster. Stop it right there. You, stop it. Violet Mizutsune is goated, bro. I know you wanted to see Thunder Bubble, but Violet is goated. Who didn't want to see Thunder Bubble? Come on. Like, the thing is, I don't Agree, Magma Almudron should have been in Rise. It should have been um Ignitor. It should have been Ignitor. Magma Almudron made no sense to be there. There were already 4 fire subspecies. Or we did not need another one. Or variant, whatever. We didn't need another one. The thing is, the reason Violet Mizutsune is fire, it's because the bubbles are flammable oil. Believe me, I wouldn't like it to be fire anyway. I like if it weren't fire. I'd rather have had something else. But I do like Violet Mizutsune anyways. It is a very much needed improvement to the Mizutsune fight. And it's probably one of the most fun fights in Monster Hunter franchise, actually. Yes, give us Desert Gammoth like we did with Baryon. Please don't do that. The thing is, Ralph, Soulseer, is never coming back. And the only reason why I know Soulseer is never coming back is because Mizutsune, base Mizutsune in Wilds, now enters Soulseer mode when it gets enraged. So Soulseer is never gonna be coming back. Unless they on purpose downgrade base Mizutsune's um move pool, they are not gonna bring it back. Believe me, I wanted Soulseer Mizutsune too. I was even gonna get a tattoo of it. It is cool, but it is very highly unlikely that is going to happen due to I got an idea. They have socialized areas for the ice area for Jin, and then for Zoshia they could do one in the desert and the jungle. For what monster would they do it for? The bubble ailment could be spread into more monsters, right? New monsters like Gagmazios, give me back Dalamador right now. The skeleton is literally already in wilds. The Excelsior was no joke. I was almost scared shitless every time I went to the X lobbies helping people. What monster is last? Oh, the last one is Gameth, by the way. We're gonna see it in the fight. Yep. Now, if there is a game Gambit could have easily been in, is Iceborne. Not Iceborne, sorry. Iceborne 2, but Base Rise. Gambit could have easily been in Base Rise if it weren't for the massive culture changes from one game to the other. But the ice map in Rise is really easy to fit it in there. Acknowledgement. All the mail, the ones we hunt. Ralph, why would that be? Maybe he's not counting his counters. His counters not counted as counters. I don't understand. Males tend to be very cool for attract males. Females have duller coloring. Best example you give: peacocks and some duck species. I see. I didn't know that was in their biology. I see. I see how this one was in the counter, but how were the other ones not? How is that not a counter? Or how is that not a dodge? I gotta leave the area so I can heal up and. Give me a second, guys. I'm just gonna open up the door for the cat. That's who should have been in Rise. I agree. It was easily doable for Rise. Easily doable. By the way, this is my take. This map that I'm playing on right now is probably the best map in all of Monster Hunter. If you don't agree, please tell me what map you think it's better than this one, because I think this is the best. No, I do want to have this debate, Ralph. Please tell me, what map do you think is better than this one? I didn't time this right. Yeah. I feel like the starting area from 3U is better than, as it is absolutely iconic, especially when the music hits when you enter. That 3U start is really good. Also, this area is a habit of time around for you, so this is points. Man, why do you not like Title Najarala? Let me guess, is it because of the ricochet? Tell me right now it is. I know it is. No reason to hide it from you. Title Najarala is good, bro. It's a good subspecies. It's a subspecies. Cannot tell me it isn't, or variant, whatever. Of course it is, bro. Why do people hate the ricochet so much, man? You don't. Who does not like Najarala? How does that work, bro? Why do you not like Najarala? I feel like Najarala was like a universally liked monster. Okay, you know what? You know what? I will agree with you. I believe they could have made the fight more interesting, but just by design alone, like you're supposed to like Najarala because it's like one of the coolest designs, bro. And Najarala is not too stationary in this game, at least. In this game, it moves a lot. Dalamago does not count, bro. Dalamadura does not count. It's like comparing. It's like comparing Great Macau to like Bloodbath Diablos, bro. That does not count. You're thinking of small early game monster and comparing it to deity Snake Elder Dragon, bro. Najarala is in GU, yes. Title isn't though. Great Macau is awesome, bro. Bloodbath is peak, but the best Diablos is the one in Frontier Z. The one where you have to like pass the fruit around so it doesn't get the fruit. If it eats the fruit, you're fucked. That's the best Diablos, 100%. I will defend that Diablos until the day I die. Koryuge. Let me look at the name of the Diablos. Here is the Diablos. It's Vado Saburosu is the name. It's not. It doesn't have Diablos on the name. Is let me type it out in YouTube chat. Vado Saburosu. This is how you spell it. The only reason why the names are like this is because a Frontier never got translated into English, so it was always Japanese. The private servers did translate the game though. I'm gonna hate this quest so much. I hate old gen Rathlos and I hate Rajang. It's one of those weird origin species like Vol'jang and Barasaburoso also blows. Yeah. But the peak monster is... What is that, Ralph? So the fact that I was not able to deduce that that was the Great Jaggy Roar, but what you typed, okay, bro. Am I actually out of Mega Potions? I am. As soon as I'm done with this quest, I have to restock on them. I have a honey farm, so I'm gonna be fine. I don't remember where the monsters were actually. Was one of them here? No, right? Where are they? I didn't check. That's okay. That's 7. That is 7. Everyone knows the best monster of all time is Eroserion. Yo, Eroserion, please don't send this message to Frontier community. Monster Hunter Online should come back, bro. Eroserion is peak, especially the Dark Star one or whatever. I don't remember what was it called. The one with the purple butterflies. Eroserion was peak. Something I dislike hunting in this game is this young Aruga. You sure? You're right. Wait, what was the name of the one in the Monster Hunter Online flagship? What's the name of that one? I felt like it was something similar. It's Trellian. That's what I'm talking about. It just starts with an E. It's not that similar. Yeah, it's Trellians from online. Elzedion is the one where it has the one like the like there were 6 fights in Frontier Z that have very hard versions of them. You only have like 15 minutes to do them, and if you like even faint as once, you basically fail the quest. I know what it was. That's Burning Freezy and Ozedion, the one I'm talking about, I believe. I also like it as Ozedion. Did it really go down the ledge just so it can use the attack? What an asshole. I mean, I'm doing pretty good with the Valor counters. But one of my biggest issues with Gen U fights is that I absolutely despise when a monster randomly runs at you. When a monster randomly runs at you and attacks you, that's the worst thing in my opinion. The Iceborne fight was an improvement in my opinion. What are the monsters that I still have to fight? Tetsukawa, because Tetsukawa and evidence. I'm not gonna need the potions very much, so. Sharpen up. Can't believe the emotion. Yeah, I think the Iceborne fight is an improvement. I believe it went this way, right? Or am I trooper? It did. Watch a cinematic jump attack. I missed. It's gonna jump down, right? Yep, at least I went down with it. Look at the random run, man. That's so dumb. Of course, they're gonna hit by that. It's gonna fly off again. Please die. It did not. Where's it going, the sun? It was cinematic indeed. Shame you missed. Oh yeah, 18 Nargigante. What a god awful fight. I don't think so. I thought Nargigante was actually easy. All the iterations of it, which would make the game even more fun. Okay, so, random instant moves like Nargigante are not fun, and they hit hard sometimes. Randomness is the issue, unless you give every weapon a counter. To be fair, most UTs in base world were absolutely dog shit, but the worst offender was Nemi Elbro's never reached the entire fucking map. Bro, Namiel is the best Elder Dragon in Iceborne, period. I just went back to the 7. Yeah. Did it die? It died. Let's go on the card. Small monsters in GU make me so mad, man. I just hate small monsters in GU. I was gonna ask your thoughts on yeah, that makes sense. But the thing is, I critted because I have the weakness exploit with 50% affinity of critical eye, small, and 40% base from hidden saber, which is just dumb. No longsword should ever have 40% base affinity. It's too much. But this one does. What is this carpet spawn in this map? I'm gonna do a wild guess and say it's there, where the cat showed me in the map. Wild guess. Could even say wild's guess. Lol. Lol. I'm never making a joke ever again in this channel, guys, don't worry. No, that's not what I said. If anything, fuck the lance, bro. Who even cares about that weapon anyways? Like, there are only like 7 lance players in the world. You included. Yeah, there is his carbon. They should bring back Valor Longsword to Wilds. That dash after that. Size of this boulder, damn. This is the worst part of the map. So much verticality. From what I understood, I think Ralph said Iceborne was the strongest for lamps. Right into the trap at least. Is that unreachable? Yep. That's unreachable. That's unreachable again. Okay, bro. me win. Ralph, why would you assume Valor is good, bro? That was so bad. It wasn't Valor, it was Azula. Azula, why would you assume Valor is so strong? Valor is bad, I'm telling you. I don't know where you guys got the idea this was good. Did it just roar twice? I had never seen that before. It was in quick succession too. I was playing Valor shit, bro. I'm telling you, it doesn't even do damage. I was playing with a hunting horn, an alchemy hunting horn today. In multiplayer in this game. Azula told me to play multiplayer, so I booted up a lobby, and we did the urgent quest from Hub 6 to Hub 7, and one of the guys had an alchemy hunting horn. The homie gave me a 20% attack boost in the first like 2 minutes of the hunt, and um we proceeded to kill this Regios in less than 5 minutes. It was pretty funny. Now it's just Glavenus, and I believe Glavenus spawns in this area that I'm at right now. He spawns here, right? Yep. I'm not gonna Might Seed because I want to catch it before it roars. That's already a broken head. Critical juncture is stupid. It's the attack. I'm in Valor mode. I should not be hit by the Glavenus anymore. I was hit by the Glavenus. I was hit by the Glavenus again. Look at that. There's my max potion. I don't want to get hit again. That's fine. I can't move. And it's mostly because of this Renoplos that's just hitting me. I'm glad is coming. There's a Warstorm. Bullet bursts her down. I'm not gonna care about the tail. The tail actually helps make this big. Good position. Missed out. My god, stop shooting. Just come at me. I remember why I hated hunting Glavenus in this map. It's because, not because of the shooting, it's because the only reason why it shoots this much is because of the elevation issues this map has. I literally lost Valor Longsword because I was waiting for this guy to stop shooting. He's going to area 2. I can't tell what's going on, not gonna lie. Did a critical juncture, but I would have broken the tail. 100%. Where are you going? Where's homie going? Come back here. Prowlers are really strong, man. You can easily do hitless fights in any quest in this game with Prowlers. The fact that you can dodge so many times with a Prowler is dumb. And they don't have stamina, so it doesn't really matter. And if you go with Furious mode, you can like get 3 mounts per area. It's dumb. Plus, status procking with cats is dumb. Status procking with cats. I was doing a Prowler quest for Hub 5. And I got, I believe there was a quest of a Geodrome and a Lagambi. Evidence Fire Orb, cool. Rarest item. And I put the Lagambi to sleep in the same area 3 times because I use so I use a fighter Prowler for my Prowler mode, and they have the Furious mode where if you jump and attack, they will do the spinning attack in the air, and if you always just jump because you can jump with the Palico and attack, you will it gives you riding monster riding build up. And then also, was there another card that it didn't get? I feel like there was another card, but it just didn't get it. Yeah, Palicos are dumb, man. Palicos are stupid dumb. They're very strong. Hidden Powder Infusion 3. Powers also have every single hunter style. Bomber cancer, left style, melee. Alright, aerial. Guard are guard points, and kind of mix of valor and death, and some weapons, charisma is the buffer. Oh, it's just a flying cat that wants to give me a ticket. 100%. Oh, no, wait. It's here. I have to clear. Sport is a trapper and a range one. Sport is awesome. What did it say? It's 7 hub quest. I believe it's Camelia's quest. You. Guys, look who it is. Look who it is right here. Are you guys able to tell who this guy is? I know who this guy is. Yep, Fabius the goat. Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate who got his friends killed. Damn. Fabius is a goat now, though. It wasn't this one. It wasn't this one either. My god, what is this? Primal Forest Defense. Jesus. I don't remember this being here. Wild Gunman. Nagakuga is one of those quests where you can counter everything because I have this so much. Let's change it up a bit, shall we? Let's do Silverwind because I need to do this one. This combo is broke. Rider boosting heroics. This is dumb. Made custom quests for 4U back in the day. Well, that quest is a custom quest. Lucifer would cook up. Silverwind Nagakuga. Oh, this is not gonna be fun. I forgot to craft more mega potions. Oh boy. I've got Feline Booster, Heroics, and Rider. There's no way I'm sacrificing that. I'm not leaving the quest. I'm just gonna go after Nagakuga, and only God knows what's gonna happen. Deviants do so much damage, man. I'm already half HP and I only got hit once. All the other hits were all Valor sword stacking. My god. Sometimes this Naruto fight is very unfun. Because it just spams ranged moves and when you get close to it, it goes away. This is exactly what I mean. 2 and 3, right? Alright, just do 2. What do the demons do? Low rank Silverwind was way more fun than this thing. It was way more physical. There goes Valor Longsword. Now that I'm out of Valor, you jump at me? Cool. This guy knows his stuff. He knows the Valor Longsword combos. Oh, it's pissed off. Oh, I don't have the Valor Sword. I'm probably dead. Yeah, I'm dead. I didn't have the sword up. I thought I did. This Deviant was carrying G rank. If he targets you, he doesn't stop attacking you. So imagine every small hit, bleeding half of your health. Not too scary though. My problem isn't Nargacuga being scary. This is one of the easiest Deviant fights. My issue is that for some reason this specific one does not stop jumping around and using ranged attacks, so you can't get to it. It's a little bit annoying. And the piss crab is confirmed to be a Mossy in Story 3. You were talking about Senator? Shogun? And they have the piss crab, like the piss crab. Shogun. I can hunt a Shogun. Shogun is easy. Shogun is one of the fights that you can counter every move because it just keeps hammering. Certified pisser. Where am I going? It's not this way. Oh, it's here now. Valor Longsword is good for Nargacuga though. The issue is that this one will not stop jumping around. And the reason the reason that him jumping around is a problem is that in order for me to counter, I want him to use the physical moves because the physical moves in Nargacuga are easily counterable. So it just goes against Valor Longsword in a way. Anyway. Is it really just gonna sit at the edge of the border and... How is what this Nargacuga is doing any fun, man? Is this what Glavenus feels like when I'm playing Valor Longsword against him? It has to be, right? That's the only plausible explanation. Move it on, please, you know.
um dos piores alho óleos que eu já vi na minha vida.
Cara, eu sabia que estava cozinhando, eu só não sabia o que que era.
Macarrão. Beijo. Come antes que esfrie, já tá ruim. É pra eu esperar ficar frio ainda pra comer.
Ai, ai. Eu vou terminar essa quest aqui, eu vou comer.
Vai ficar frio, vai ficar ruim, já tá ruim, vai ficar pior.
Não tá ruim, cara.
Eu não gostei.
Uma fiança sem medo, né?
É porque eu nunca fiz um alho óleo tão ruim, viu? Não sabia nem que dava pra errar nisso.
Tá bom, amor. I'm getting hit by. I'm not getting hit by that. I knew it. I'm getting hit by that. Yeah. I really should have quit the quest for mega potions. I really am gonna need them. There I go. I understand it using wind. I don't mind it. But why is it using it so much? Use the wind to attack me faster physically instead of this bullshit. And neither did I. Deviants are cool now. Where'd it go? Everyone went back to 4. It's not hard. The only thing is, this specific one, not Silverwind Narakuga, this no, Silverwind Narakuga does not stop moving. If this keeps happening in G rank, I'm gonna be very sad. Someone get this red ball out of here, please. No one invited this guy to the party. Oh, did I not get hit by that? And it missed me, of course it missed me. Yo, we per. I don't think it's the worst monster Capcom has ever made. Wait, I failed the quest 3 times? I didn't even notice. That's fine. I'm gonna craft Mega Potions this time, and I'm gonna try again. Actually, Crystal Beard might be the worst one. I'm trying to think if there is any monster worse than Oregon, and I cannot think of one. Right, I have to. Wait! It is not because Capcom designed the Cephadrome. They designed Cephadrome. Nothing is gonna change my mind on that. Raging Brachydios and Crystal Beard in the same quest. Just Cephadrome is not as annoying because to make the weapons you need to mine the Oregon turds, and those Oregon turds can release sleep gas. Cephadrome is Cephadrome though. That's all I gotta say. Cephadrome suffers from Cephadrome racism. Wait, I forgot to craft them. I'm gonna keep eating so food doesn't go cold, but still here. I forgot to eat, right? That's fine, the spawn location was garbage anyways. thought I was gonna have time to do the counter. That was a lot of damage, my guy. Gotta get a top lane first, next person. Okay, full as well. I pressed R1, why didn't it not counter, bro? I wasn't expecting this one. I was expecting the other variation. Gonna turn around, do the spin, it's not gonna hit me though. I need one of them to leave the area. I just enjoyed the natural recovery from the base of vitality. Forget about it. I'm getting hit, right? Yes, I am. And I got blood too. Do I get healed, bleed healed by the base of vitality? I do. Cool. Please, someone leave the area. It is absolutely not fun hunting two monsters in the same arena in this game. There are games that do it way better than this one. Did I get hit by that? For real. Finally, someone's leaving. Huh, got shot trapped too. I'm actually gonna get some honeys. Since deviants follow a pattern, I'm gonna assume I went to 2 again. Please don't come rolling at me. It's gonna come rolling at me. Well, thank you for sending me to the next area, I guess. Yep. I pressed R1. Come on. This game is just fucking cheating me now. I'm dead. I'm not dead. What? Okay, sure. I definitely didn't counter that, right, game? That I didn't counter right now, for sure. Yeah, to sharpen. It didn't jump, okay. This quest is a piece of work, huh? Why did I even put a Volvidon in this quest, man? What was the purpose? Shit everywhere, just about it, really. Yeah, for real. Oh, and they just came to the same area again, too. They're taking so long to come down. Did it not come down here? Yeah, it didn't. I was just looking at a circle spot on the floor. What hit me? Oh, it was the air spikes. That's to hit me. And he fell into the trap, of course. Aren't these spikes not supposed to follow you for like melee or RPG? Someone get this fucking bear out of this place, man. I gotta bring dung bombs to press now. This is a hunt quest. Of course, man. Of course this happens, bro. It's hunt, yeah. Kind of trash, right? Gotta be. This is a handful of requests, I'll tell you this much. At least it's just Narakui here. I'm gonna use a Mega Narva skin. I don't want to have to redo this quest again. Malfestia is one of my favorite monsters. It's probably in the next area. I believe it is. That's the reason why I'm hunting it in the first place. Because once you get the hunter rank 7, you're able to hunt the high rank Silverwind. I countered that, come on. I'm just gonna leave the area so I can heal up. So just shoot them with emergency exit. First jump 3 times. I'm dead, right? No, I'm not. I'm dead. Oh, triple guard again. Oh god. That happens. I'll just try again. I'm gonna eat for feline foodie this time instead of wasting my max potions. Which message? I think out of any monster, actually, not just deviants. I always play safe, but this is it. Actually, Silverwind is one of the monsters that I am most knowledgeable about how to fight. But my issue is I am taking it for granted. Let's see if we can find Silverwind. I am underestimating it. I'm pretty good at it. I really don't mind a fight. Is there foodie somewhere here? No. Oh well, I'll just do it for this again. Yeah. If I weren't underestimating, it'd be way easier. I'm also missing a lot of my perfect counter timings, which is salt in the wound for me because I really like to get them right. Also, from what I understood with this high rank fight, this move we just used right now, it uses it so much in high rank. And the issue with it is that if I am not in Valor state longsword, it wastes so much of my time. Ooh, 2 hits. Give me 2 hits. Yep. And Valor. Alright. Should go ahead and do an arc. Yeah. If it didn't keep running away, I'd have a better time with this fight. Or Jaggy. Homie was sent to the Shadow Realm with that counter. This Volvodon, man. Get him out of my fight, please. I forgot to bring the dunk pods. I should have brought them. What was even the purpose of that jump from off of me? I can't see anything because of this Volvodon. Mistimed it. Margu's leaving. It's going to area 2. Good night, Ralph. I counter that too. Does Silverwind Narakuga avoid all pitfalls, or is it just Narakuga? Nope. It's just Narakuga. This Volvidon, man, I was in this, I was in the zone right now. I was countering everything Nargacuga threw at me, and then this Volvidon came. And Volvidon killed me. I've learned that I already knew the fight. The thing is, I wasn't like I wasn't like feeling it, you know. Now that I started feeling it, the Volvidon came in and destroyed my fight, literally. I'm just gonna use it like this. Valor Longsword is really strong, yeah. Underestimating him? Did you see what happened to me? Volvidon was one who fucked me up. It wasn't the Silver Wind. I mean, it was the Silver Wind, but because of Volvidon. Stinky bear. I don't ever want to see the stinky bear ever again in my life. Now this is here, but oh my God. Double monster in this game is not fun at all. Good thing is, Nargacuga might be alone in this area, so, or it might be in this area, so it's close, and Volvidon still has a lot of timer to leave. It's tired too. Can't use one though. I'm just gonna stack Valor Longsword while it's tired. And Volvidon is back. Alright, can we please jump in this trap? My God, what? Why this? The only reason this Volvidon came in was to jump on the trap for Nargacuga, man. And Volvidon fucked me over again. Cool. Awesome. My God, this bear just needs to leave, bro. Because of the Volvidon, this is one of the worst designed quests in this game. I'm just gonna go to the other area and heal. Yep. Third stolen trap. Vamos lá. Tô comendo aos pouquinhos, tá? Pode ser. É que eu tive que repetir essa missão aqui, eu fui meio puto. I know. I just forget to bring dung bombs, that's all. I said I would in the last attempt, but I forgot. Well, at least Narikogo's leaving, I know exactly where it's going, so I'm just gonna go there too. Mistimed again. Gotta go heal. And back to Naruto. I'll heal once more. Tadinha correndo. Olha lá, o bug. Pecado, né?
Polícia.
Deixa ele lá de vou criar.
Tem alguma coisa?
Não, amor. Tranquilo. Obrigado. Tá gostoso o almoço, o janta, meu amor. Finally, it fell on one of the traps. I mean, it did fall last time, so it could fall again. It's limping, right? Yeah. Or is it gonna go to sleep? That's the question. Going to area 9 to sleep. I can't see what it's doing. Oh no, again. I forgot to sharpen. They countered it. They even hit it with a counter. Might as well use a Mega Potion too, right? Use literally all 20 of my potions. I didn't even see where he went. Where'd he go? Take his turn. Just went down. I'm definitely not strong enough for this fight. Just enraged. And it's done. Thank God. GG's, huh? This is probably gonna be my closing hunt too. It's 11 PM for me where I am right now, and I still haven't eaten my dinner. I'm gonna close off the game. As well, thank you. Join tomorrow, I'm gonna stream again. Wait. Go. Só vou fechar o jogo e vou sair. Show. Perfeito. Momento perfeito, então. Não! Só tem eu e mais uma pessoa só. Então a gente tá conversando aqui, mas... eu não vou falar o nome quando eu estiver psicológico confortável, mas... Não, não quero falar.
Entendi.
Alright, this is it for me. Thank you for joining. Join tomorrow too as well. I'll stream more tomorrow. Had fun, guys. Thank you.